Good evening, everybody. My name is Jesse, aka Cuban Prince Forever 654. Hey Blake, how you doing, bud? Savage Cuban 69 on Twitch. Welcome to Freaky Friday. Happy Freaky Friday. Just give me a minute. I am just getting my notifications. What's going on, Blake? Did you fix that problem that you were asking me about before?
Have looked at my unban request on Twitch. It literally put me in a sour mood all day.
Unban request? What happened?
There was a message from someone named Jared 9 months ago. I didn't fully read it, but it's a hate message, I think.
Okay, first of all, so they went on the channel to get unbanned, and they sent you a hate message instead?
It was from 9 months ago. I didn't think to check until just today.
Well, why would you do that?
Sometimes I don't think, sometimes basically I may.
First of all, stop using depreciating, actions on you, man. You can't do that. Yeah, Squid Bundle, really?
How else should I word it?
Yeah, but you shouldn't do that to yourself, though. Why do you do that? That's what people want you to do. They want you to put yourself down. You shouldn't do that, though. You shouldn't put yourself down. That's what people want you to do. You put yourself down, you just make yourself even more depressed. Besides, it's just Freaky Friday. There's no, you shouldn't even be thinking about that. You're thinking about happy things. You got your own place. You're finally by yourself. Why are you putting yourself into a depressive state? You should be happy that you got, should be happy that you got freedom, bro. That you're by yourself. You know, you don't have to deal with anybody else's bullshit now. Alright, just a couple seconds.
You see how people are upset with the update with
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them because it's kind of meh. You know what I mean? They didn't even give them any transformations or anything like that. Like nothing, but. Yeah. There's an immediate rank up too. Why are you running, bro? Why are you running? Good boy, Crypto. Good boy. Good freaking boy. Crypto is the goodest boy ever.
I saw this movie pop up on my feed on TikTok. Ever heard of Knock Knock?
No. Bro, you gotta stop going on TikTok.
It has Keanu Reeves in it.
That's the one with the two girls. Boom, shakalaka.
Yes.
I just upgraded my guns. Let's go. How about that?
Lol, I was laughing at the comments. A lot of guys were saying it should been me. Lol.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. That's a pretty messed up movie when you think about it. You know what I mean? Pretty messed up movie.
True.
So why would you want to put yourself through that? You gotta stop looking at what people do, what you want to do. Okay? You gotta stop doing that, bro. The reason why you become so oh, definitely take that. Definitely take that. Okay. The reason why you're always like, oh, I should be doing this and I should be doing that, I'm an idiot, is because you constantly compare yourself to other people. You shouldn't be doing that.
I watch comedy stuff and funny stuff on
Okay.
social media.
But then you also compare yourself to people too. You really shouldn't be doing it. You know, it's okay to want to have something to aspire to, but you shouldn't be constantly comparing yourself. That's why you're in this. You know, you get like you do. You know what I mean? It's not you know, it's not.
Compared myself since the last time I was into working out, and that was back in 2020.
Okay.
compare myself to one guy in the gym named Blake Artist, but that was when I was addicted working out for 10 hours every day.
Yeah, look at that. Took his chug jug.
Crazy, I used to do that. I did that 7 days a week.
Listen, you haven't had the best mental upbringing, and that's why you're doing, you did that. You really didn't have a good, you didn't have stability when it came to certain people in your life. You know what I mean? That's why you always think you're an idiot and stuff like that. That's why you keep putting yourself down, bro.
Well, some of that's due to trauma.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know some of that's due to trauma. I've been traumatized myself. Oh. What? Oh, come on. That is just cat. That's BS right there. I did all of that. And for what? For what? For this guy to come at me like that? Come on. Ridiculous. And that was a good game, too. The Midnight Jigboard. All right, we'll claim that. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is now that you're not there anymore, now you can start working on healing yourself. Now that was going to be hard because I understand how hard it is. I'm still healing myself every day. I definitely understand where you're coming from, but now that you're away from that influence, now you can start to think for yourself a lot more. You know what I mean? And, you know, and they're not going to be able to hold it over you. Hey, you know, if you don't listen to us, you'll get kicked out because you got your own place now. And they don't have that power over you anymore. That's the thing. I have to live by myself too. If that's what all people want to do is control others, then it's the crappy part about life. You know?
BTW, what do you think about what DFI shared yesterday?
What did he share? Cause he shared a lot of stuff. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific on that. You can't touch this hammer. Oh.
Xbox getting Steam, meaning that the whole exclusives thing is going to be coming to end for both consoles, Xbox and PS.
That's not going to be into the foreseeable future, to be honest. That's not, that's going to be a while. But hey, if it happens, great. You know, that means everybody else is happy. I really don't have, like, too harsh feelings on it, you know?
Gonna be weird playing Halo and Gears on PS.
Yeah, well, and for those who never did, it's going to be cool. You know what I mean?
True.
You know, they're going to be able to have experiences that they didn't have before. So I think it's a win for everybody at this point. But we shall see. There you go. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Hey, 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 hey. Can't touch this.
Comes out August. I'm so excited. The after that month in September, Borderlands 4.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about the MSC3 remake. I don't know, bro. Be honest. Like I played everything, and you know I played them all, and I mean it's great. But people who have, you know, never played it. But for people who played MSG, I don't know. I want MSG4. I want an MSG4 remaster. That's what I want. I never got to play Metal Gear Solid 4. I played 1, 2, and 3. And hopefully, the Metal Gear Solid remakes come up on PS Plus. That would be really cool. Or they get...
You know what's funny? A lot of girls that are dating their BF are forbidden their BF from buying G-Tops.
Who gives a sh... I'm sorry, who cares, bro? Who cares at this point? Who cares? Let them listen to their girlfriends and not have a great experience, bro. Who cares at this point? I'm done hearing about what people are doing, bro. Who cares? Let them do what they want. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want, regardless if I have a girlfriend or not. Ain't no woman gonna tell me what to do, what I can't do. You shouldn't let anybody dictate your actions but yourself. Yeah, buddy. You healing? No, no, no. No, no, no. No heal for you. That's right. No heal for you. but keep on moving, baby. La 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 la, like a glove. Yeah, buddy. No! Oh, I had it too. Oh. Oh, 11 elimination. Oh. Damn it. At least we got the Midnight Snack Ziggy. Frequency Fly, the Liz Life, and the Little Quill. Damn. Oh, man, I can't believe that. Let's see how much of the. Okay, so we just got all that. Now we need to The next one is the 7 out of 4. Synthwave. Okay. Let's see. Superman rewards. That's locked on July 11th. Get his Super Cape and Superman. Oh, Super Save. Oh, okay. It's a Super Cake, a pen and ink. Oh. Oh, Fortnite's. Okay. That's cool. That you get Superman. I wonder if you get flying in this one. Imagine if you get that. Imagine if you get flying. Last on the Potato Metropolis. Part of the Superman set. You look kind of clean though. Superman looked kind of clean in that. This is the movie Superman. I kind of like this one. He looked kind of clean, bro, with the art. That's Superman right there. Okay. Okay. Crash. We got that one done. Man, I was so close on that. All right, welcome to Freaky Friday, folks. I was so close in that last match. If I didn't slide into the freaking storm, I might have gotten it. Might have gotten it. Damn it all. I was so close in that last match. Man, that was such a letdown. Somebody picked up the picture. Oh, you can't touch the dude. Whoa! Scared the shit out of me. What? Oh, come on. That is such BS. This is why I hate playing Fortnite. Alright, I'm gonna play one more match and then that's it for me. Tomorrow on Twitch for Sabbath Saturday, you go back into Hogwarts Legacy. I'm loving that game, I really am. And I just can't stop putting it down. I just want to be able to play when you guys are on. So that's why. Let's check out the shop. Squid Game bundle? Like, really? Billy from Zigzor. Okay. Flight pills. No. No. Air Force and Jordans. No. Ryu and Chun-Li. Street Fighter. Sakura and Blanca. And Cammy and Guile. That's all leaving today from the store. Iconica Prime bundle. You know what Iconica looks like? Iconica looks like a Power Ranger. I wouldn't be surprised if Power Rangers comes on to Fortnite in the future. That's Nori bundle. Ends from like yeah, what that show is. Oh, Nick Fury from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Spider-Man Zero bundle. Ah, man, that's not my Spider-Man. Spidey landing. Superhero landing. Let's go. Oh, see what else. Staying alive. Staying alive. Let's see. Hey, yeah. The World Tour bundle. Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars really needs that money because he got himself in a big debt with the casino. That's why he got a Fortnite thing. That's why he got a. That's why he got a Fortnite bundle. Bruno Mars needs that money. Like, I don't understand. If you want to buy a game, you have a girlfriend, your girlfriend telling you not to buy a game, then you need to get a better girlfriend, or you need to be single. That's all I got to say about that. Nobody will ever tell me what to do again. That's a damn fact. What the hell? Whoops, hold on a second. HDMI 1. There we go. Sorry about that. My input on my TV remote controller hit that by accident. Whoopsie-doo. I wasn't able to see the screen for a second. But that's a good thing about my TV. Bam. On business right now. And I can't believe most of the stuff from Star Wars is still left over. I wish there was a TIE fighter there then. Man, I'm glad I came back. There we go. Oh, this will get me there a lot faster. Gotta get more friggin' shields now, of course. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're at the damn spot I gotta fight now. Uh-oh, yeah, there's no portal. Ooh. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Oh, fellow trucker, eh? You're going, bro. Hi, Robin. Let's go. We got Robin. Let's dispense some justice with Robin. Ah, he had that damn mischief. Dr. Sherman? Really? I hate that. I hate when that happens. All right, folks. I said I would only give you one more round, and I did. And you know what? With Fortnite,
Xbox was stingy with their exclusives. Black X79. In fact, plenty of documented times Xbox has offered them and tried to share. Sony didn't. Now Sony knows Xbox will get PS exclusives no matter what. Like I said, if Sony
it's all about money to them, bro. That's what it is. On both. It's about money for both of them. It's about money for both companies. You know, and now that they realize working together will give them more money.
But I'm responding to Blake.
You can get my YouTube notification? I'm about to hop off anyway because I'll stay off for a couple more minutes. So I'm gonna go get ready for bed. I got work in the morning.
The exclusives don't matter. That's a fan-made console war divide.
Yeah, well, you know what? See, the fan-made console war started with Nintendo versus Sega.
Xbox users only care about gaming and sharing their games with everyone.
Yeah, you know what though? I'm not sharing my games with anybody. It's great people want to do that, but yeah, I'll stay on for a few more minutes just to chat, but I'm not playing anymore. Yeah, you know what? What is it? The fan-made console war started with Nintendo versus Sega. Remember, that's when the original console war started. It was Nintendo versus Sega. Then it started Sony versus Microsoft. So it definitely evolved.
If Sony rolled it just partnered up when they got the offer, they'd be fine, but Xbox doesn't care either way. They take a profit loss.
Well, the reason why Sony doesn't partner, you have to understand though, the reason why Sony doesn't want to partner up for anybody, because remember they tried partnering up with Nintendo. Look what Nintendo did to them.
Nintendo is the worst, though I wouldn't work with them.
Yeah, that's the reason why Sony doesn't. It took so long for them to work with Xbox in the first place. Because Nintendo left a bad taste in their mouth. Remember, it was going to be the Sony PlayStation. It was going to be the Nintendo PlayStation. Which is crazy. There's going to be a Nintendo and a PlayStation put together. And then Nintendo backed out, but I don't blame Sony for doing that. You know? Nintendo left a really bad taste in their mouth. But yeah, I'm getting off in a couple minutes. Cause yesterday I stayed until 11, bro.
Sony didn't partner because they think they'll be top dog forever, while all these moves behind the scenes and partnerships are being made prioritizing profit.
That's every company, bro. No matter what.
Gaming should be about gaming, not profit.
Unfortunately, you need money to make games. Yeah.
Gets, and they don't hide it, they openly speak about it. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah, last night, man, was I had to stay to 11. Yeah, I did another one, because you see what's crazy is that people keep calling out, bro. People keep calling out of work. So you know what? And they need that extra person in the building with the fire regulations and whatnot. Yeah, so I had to say, they asked me to start. I was like, oh yeah, I don't mind it. But you know what? I don't mind. What I do mind is stepping up when other people should be the one stepping up. No, that's what's pissing me off. And it's a lot of.
Why chat is delayed.
Might be just YouTube. Because with Twitch, it's better.
I wrote those a long time ago.
Really? Maybe because you were, yeah, definitely YouTube. I noticed when I stream YouTube versus Twitch, YouTube gets a bigger delay, way bigger delay than Twitch. And probably because I'm playing a multiplayer game compared to if I'm playing Hogwarts, playing on Twitch, doing Hogwarts. I'm going to be playing more Hogwarts tomorrow night.
Anyways, yeah, a man out of Sony fans waking up realizing how they getting played and wallets milked too, and I say that's good tithe only way too. Like I said, I own all systems.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense to protest with your wallet.
The most next gen content for me is the Series X.
All right. I'm always gonna stick with.
More PS5 games, man.
It's coming. There are going to be more PS5 games. There's plenty of them. But I know for a fact. Yeah, with PS5.
To get away from milking old exclusives.
But that's how you get.
Like make some new
I know. But that's the thing. Because that's how it's done back in the day. Nintendo and Sega had exclusives. So they're still sticking to that. You know? They're still sticking to that a little bit.
That's Nintendo's gimmick.
And also Sega. That's how it originally started.
Back in the day, yes, but remember Sony and Xbox stood out because they took chances and made new games.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I guess because you gotta understand it's hard.
Battle royals and copycat games.
And you know why? Because it's hard to be original. So when people see there's something that actually makes money, they're like, oh yeah, let me copy that too and make some money off of it. They want their piece of the pie. That's the problem. Because Hollywood does the same thing.
Well, with Microsoft owning multiple companies, Xbox can lose millions and it won't affect them because they own so much, but Sony can't afford risks. That's where new X Class 8 VS money went. But yeah, right.
Sony doesn't just Sony has movie studios as well. Sony just doesn't own PlayStation. Sony has movie studios and stuff too. Sony actually has way more companies than Microsoft does.
They don't own a lot of stuff though compared.
So you better think twice if you see something.
All I know is they make massive amounts of money and they don't care that much about. You know what I mean? They make massive amounts of money. You know, us protesting with our wallets, it might make them double think something, but in the end, it's up to them to make the choice.
They do make money, but they do not own as many profitable companies as Microsoft. That's a fact.
All I know is they make too much money. Both of those companies. All I know is I got my PS5 and I'm good.
You can try to fight or run, but either way
Hmm.
you're gone. 'Cause there's no
I might think about getting a VR headset for it though. I don't know.
control. Slow down your moves, you're getting too bold. He'll give you
I'm saying they can't afford to take the risks as much, and Xbox isn't really taking risks with new exclusives either.
Probably because they're putting their money into the next gen systems. That's why they're not taking as many risks. You realize that, right?
That was the point.
They're taking all this money.
Start making new games originals again.
Definitely. Definitely. That's the thing. The reason why they're not making.
Sega and all them, they cater to kids.
Well, remember, Sega doesn't make systems anymore. Sega only makes games. Sega doesn't make any systems no more.
Because it's too risky nowadays with all the games that are popular.
Yes.
if you're losing control. Slow down your moves, you're getting too bold. He'll give you the
So most companies stick to making games that statistically should profit.
Well, yeah, you stick to what's work. You know? Hey, that game made money, let's make a copy of it and maybe people will buy it too. It's stupid stuff like that. It really is.
But Xbox also makes a lot of new games. We got so many this year already, just nothing crazy like back in the day. People are tired of remakes and remasters.
Yes, I'm getting tired of remakes and remasters too. Like Metal Gear Solid. There was already a Metal Gear Solid collection on PS3. That was a PS.
Starting a podcast with a streamer buddy, it's called Bored to Tears.
Bored to tears.
Where we
Um.
all these topics.
Where you gonna? Oh, what? Where you gonna do it on? Bored to tears. I'm definitely bored to tears at this point.
YouTube
Okay.
and Twitch. Simulcast.
Simulcast? Oh. Maybe I should start. That's the thing. I don't know if my laptop would be able to handle simulcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. I did do it with Twitch and X, but then now you gotta pay to simulcast on X.
Is that what are streaming from?
I'm just streaming from YouTube at this point. I'm streaming from the console, directly from the console. I'm just using the laptop to check on the stream. I'm just streaming straight from the console.
Okay, well, if you connect the laptop to the console and use it.
I can't use OBS on a Chromebook.
You should
That's the
use
problem.
Simulcast.
Can't use OBS on Chromebook.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you can't use OBS on Chromebook.
I use MSI.
I like Chromebook better because it has better protection.
Had a Chromebook.
Chromebook got better protection.
That's lame.
It's the security. It's a security thing. I like the security on it. But what I do when I do stream, and I'm not streaming from console, I use hold on a second.
You've never had a MZ computer then?
Hold on a second.
They're built for gaming and streaming with all the security. I would never waste money on an A-Lengwer. F that.
Get my fucking.
I have an editor buddy who uses his Chromebook for specifically graphics and video editing. He does amazing work with it.
Chromebook is an amazing thing, and I got it for a really good price too. Oh, when I use my Adobe Express on it, it looks amazing. When I use Adobe Express with it, it looks gorgeous with Adobe Express. I really haven't had time to really work on my Chromebook because I've been so busy with work. I really haven't had time to delve into. Yeah, I have a Chromebook, so I'm not gonna.
You can't use it in Chromebook.
It's the security thing. I use Streamlabs though, not OBS. No, I come home, I eat, I have dinner. When I do stream, I try to take a nap before I stream because I always have some energy. And yeah, I stream and then I get ready for bed and that's it, bro. I barely have any time for myself. And then you know what? When somebody calls out, I stay late. And then last night, as soon as I came home, boom, I went straight to bed. Yeah, that's how.
Is the main one people use, and then you link Streamlabs for like the little things you can do with it combined with it.
Yeah, that's why I use Streamlabs. Streamlabs work with.
This is where it's at, I promise.
I know where OBS is.
Damn, bro, I'd be tired too.
Yeah. I did a 14-hour day yesterday, dude. I did 14 hours yesterday. From 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. yesterday. And I woke up at 6 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, I almost did a double shift. Yeah, might as well be. Yep. That. Yeah, well, because. Yes, exactly. That's what it feels like. I'm shocked I'm even up and doing streaming at this point. I should be in bed. Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair to somebody who has to work the next day. So, if I don't have work the next day, then I'm like, okay, you know what? I have no problem doing it. Then I'm just gonna go right freaking sleep. But I have work this morning.
This month, just from playing games I own already, I earned 20k Xbox points, 2k over a other month of Game Pass for free. Not bad at all. Good work ethic. Proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I've always had good work ethic at any of my jobs. But I'm pissed at the fact that, I'm stepping up because other people won't. That's the thing that pisses me off. And I can only do so much because I'm not an aide. So I really can't help the aides do what they need to do. Because it's only 3 people running the floor, running the whole facility at the time. And it's not fair to them, And there should be way more people.
I'll send PixRN on DC. I'll take PixRN. I'm listening.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. And there's people who have worked here longer than me, and they're like, they're starting to get sick of it. and they're starting to get sick of it. And you know what? Next month, well, in a couple weeks, it will be a year for me. I'll be there a year, which is crazy in itself. I've come so far in a year. I really have. I've come so far in a year. It's not even funny at this point. Oh. But I still need to do more. And I'm trying to not push myself too hard and then get all messed up because of it. I'm trying not to get too messed up. It's definitely me feeling stressed. So I was supposed to even get on the director certification. I just haven't had time. You know. And get a load of this. The girl that's supposed to be working in activities.
Life's stressful.
Yeah, but you know what? When it comes to work, hold on a second. Let me see.
I have 6 days of Game Pass left. BTW. I would never lie to a friend or anyone for that matter. So there's the proof.
That's cool. I wish PlayStation.
I spend my points on Game Pass every month.
Now, you know what? PlayStation has something like that, but it's not as good as Game Pass. If PlayStation had something like that, that would be awesome. But no, they took the
Bro me to the only reason I don't play PS5 anymore is lag.
What the hell?
It feels like everything costs an arm and a leg. I love playing it, but man.
Oh God. Okay.
I'll still get PS6 though.
You're gonna give them one more chance? You're gonna come over to the dark side? You don't know the power of the dark side. Join me, and together we will rule the galaxy! You don't know the power of the dark side. No, you know what? The thing is, work is stressful because you know what? We shouldn't be the good people who actually put in the work at work are picking up the slack for people who don't do their jobs the right way. That's what's stressful. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. That's the part that's stressing me out. You know? I'm picking up slack for people that I shouldn't be picking up the slack for because I'm not trained to do that kind of stuff.
Work is stressful, brother. I know it. There's always shitty workers everywhere.
But you know what? I noticed too it's been worse this last couple of years.
I hate flakes and lazy half-asses.
Yeah, that's what I get. Flakes and lazy half-asses. Yes. Yeah. That's where I've been getting at work, bro. The girl that's supposed to be working with me activity, she gets transferred over to be a cook because she don't want to be activities anymore. But yet, she called out because of a broken toe. But now she's going to be working in the kitchen? I'm sorry, bro. No. She didn't have the balls to tell me in my face, oh, I don't want to work in activities, boy. I want to work in the kitchen. And make some half-ass story that her toe is broken. That's what pisses me off. Like, just be truthful. Say, you know what? I don't think I'm cut out for activity. I want to be a cook that I originally intended. Do you know it? But you notice, Stefan, that more and more people are becoming flakes and lazy good for nothings? It's at every level too. It's not just at the retail level. It's at every level.
At work, yes.
Yeah. Which is crazy, bro. You notice it's been happening a lot more in the last couple of years? I mean, yes, I've seen it in the past, but nothing like now.
Generally like general public.
Yeah, but you have to understand, in the healthcare,
And phone zombies.
yeah, you gotta understand though, in the healthcare industry, you should not be doing that, especially when you work in a personal care home. That's basically elder abandonment. That carries heavy penalties. Especially when you're working with elderly people. You can't leave them like that, bro. That's the thing that's irking me. You know, when you have people's lives on the line, listen, if you're sick, I understand. You know, something comes up, I understand. But calling out every other day or every week, bro, like, that's the thing that's getting me. It's not about them being internet zombies. It's not taking their responsibility seriously. I take my responsibility seriously. Am I a different breed?
People seem really boring nowadays too.
Well, you know what? Life is...
Nobody has priorities.
Yeah, nobody has priorities. Nobody has to take their responsibility seriously. You know what? I'm bored too, but doesn't mean I'm gonna take off from work because I'm bored. Like, that's not the right way to do it. I just don't know at this point, bro. I really don't. Alright, I'm gonna go get going because I got work tomorrow. But tomorrow night, we will be on Twitch, Savage Cuban 69, and we will be playing some more Hogwarts Legacy. I cannot wait to get back in that game. I just can't put it down. I've been wanting to play, but I'm just like, I gotta go to work. Have a good night, dude. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate all my viewers, followers, lookers, and subs. See you tomorrow night, Savage Saturday, Twitch. Be there or be square.